got it. There you go.
Welcome everybody, welcome back. Fireback Adventures Unplugged. Garden Rocks Concert Series. Classic rock fans assemble. Welcome back to Epcot Center. Oh, I've got a good one for you tonight. We have got 38 Special in concert. Epcot Flower Garden Festival 2025. All my classic rock fans out there, enjoy this. Welcome 38 Special. Welcome to Epcot Center. Enjoy everybody. As usual, as we make our way back to the American Gardens Theater, we'll show you some flower and garden. Part of the festival. Without wasting any more time, let's get our rear ends in gear. Let's go check everything out. Welcome everybody. I still really enjoy this entryway here with the Moana display. Right in front of Spaceship Earth. Look at all the trees are blooming. Man, it is spring in Orlando, Florida. I still love the fact that they decorated this central planter here. They need to do that for all the festivals, all throughout the year. Look how nice that looks. Here's the flower quilt. This is really neat because this will actually take different forms throughout the next couple of weeks to months. You can already see the center flowers that are starting to rise up. This will actually have more of a 3D effect in the coming weeks. And even more so as the flowers fill themselves in. This is honestly one of my favorite features of this festival right here. It's just gorgeous. And you get a monorail going by. Mono meaning one, rail meaning rail. You can always tell the spring break crowds every year because these people are torched. I mean, fire engine red torched. But to be fair, pretty much everybody here, they've been cooped up for the last, 5-6 months in the house with no sunlight. A lot of the people are from the northeast or the north. It's still winter there, honestly. You come down here, and Florida sun hits their not used to the heat and sun skin.
Woo! Hello, Epcot!
Yeah.
How are we doing tonight? Welcome to the Garden Rocks Concert Series at the America Garden Theater. Now put your hands together and welcome to the stage, 38 Special!
Taking love where I where you belong. Put you back where you belong. Back where you belong. Motherfuckers, get some time, something to get over. that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since you've been gone, I feel my life slipping away. I look to the sky, and everything's turning gray. All I made is one mistake. How much more will I have to pay? Why can't you think it over? Why can't you forget about the past? When love makes you sound bad, a heart needs a second chance. Don't break me down, babe. Can you see I love you? Since you've been gone, I've been in a trance. This heart needs a second chance. Don't say it's over, I just can't say goodnight. So this is now, standing in the pouring rain. I pulled on you, but she never meant a thing. And I know I got no right to ask you to sympathize. Why can't you think it over? Why can't you forget about the past? When love makes us sound bad, a heart needs a second chance. Don't put me down, babe. Can you see I love you? Since you've been gone, I've been in a trance. This heart needs a second chance. Don't say it's over, I just can't say goodbye. I never loved her, I never needed her. She was really in as all there is to say. Don't forsake me, please don't leave me now. Oh, need a second chance. You've been gone, now I'm in a trance. This heart needs a second chance. Don't say it's over, I just can't say goodbye. That's Mr. Bobby Coons, everybody. A heart needs a second chance. Love makes it sound bad. A heart needs a second chance. Don't break me down, babe. A heart needs a second chance. A heart needs a second chance. awesome. Thanks so much for having us out here. Are you ready? Say yeah. All you're gonna sing is now, right? You see it all around you. Good love and glory. And usually it's true. We love you. Good night.
Thanks for joining us tonight at the Golden Rocks Concert Series featuring 38 Special. Are you glad you made it? Now get out of here and live it up at the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival.
They keep running the same message. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Once again, please exit the theatre at this time.
People are
and
dilly-dallying.
have some fun tonight here at Epcot. Thanks for stopping by.
They just need a Southern man up there. Go and get. Let's talk about that a moment, shall we? Man, what a fantastic concert that was. As I've said before, with the other concerts I've seen here and everywhere else, the one thing I love about the classic rock bands and pretty much any of the older bands, you can play their music when they first released it, and it sounds just like they do up on stage. I mean, 38 Special, you could play their album that's on vinyl. Right along with that, it would sound identically the same. I mean, those guys were incredible. Just amazing sound, fantastic energy. There were a few songs that they sang. I just remembered. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they sang that. So I am amazed. I love that show, and I think I found a new favorite seat in the American Gardens Theater too. That one right on the end by where the tree is. That's a perfect row because nobody's going to sit in front of you. Where it's located, they don't allow any ECVs in that area. There's nothing, so it's a great unobstructed view straight to the stage. As long as that site's available, I'm going to be sitting there for quite a while. I love that spot. It's not a trip to Epcot without a stop in the Germany Pavilion and the Christmas store and the pickle tree. Oh man, they still have these old school Christmas angels with the actual incandescent lights that are meant to be like the candles that she holds. Tempted to get one of these. And they have the old school stars down here too. Again, no LED garbage, all incandescent lights. Best kind there is. I think this is pretty creative too. This is a Christmas key. Hang it on your Christmas tree on Christmas Eve night so Santa can gain easy access to the house and he can save some of his magical powers so he doesn't have to go down the chimney. It looks like my cat, Maverick. I know it's a raccoon, but it looks very similar to Maverick. This is a cool shirt right here. Wow. Wow, look at that. It's $1,250. I wonder if it comes with the turntable, or you get two turntables and a microphone with it. That's beautiful, but for $1,250, it's just going to sit there and spin. It'd be cooler if you could make that into a fountain. And for those that have an extra 80 grand to just blow on nonsense, there you go. You can have your own Swarovski crystal Spaceship Earth. Let's see what that would be, because it's not just $79,000. The scumbags over at the IR and the S have to get theirs too. So the tax on that is an extra $4,000. So it's $84,000 total. Here's another one, a little smaller, for $49,000. I would love to know who's buying this. Now this is cool. I would actually buy this right here. This is I don't know if you can see them, but they're almost like coins, but they're made out of glass, and they're all for Disney World parks. Hollywood Studios at the top, Epcot on the right, Magic Kingdom on the bottom, and Animal Kingdom on the left. And in the middle it says Walt Disney World, and it's got the fireworks and Tinkerbell in the middle. That's actually really cool for $125. Or you could have a mini Spaceship Earth Spire set for $299. And then this back here is another one that is all Epcot. It's got the Epcot logo on one of the glass coins. It's got Epcot World Showcase. It's got Figment. and then all of the Epcot pavilions, and they're each unique design. And then the last one down there on the bottom right says Epcot with Spaceship Earth on it. It's got the monorail going around it. That's really cool. Yeah, I would buy if those come in those cases like that. I know that other one does, but if this one comes as it's presented like that, I would get that. This one here is 1 out of 50. And that's a limited edition, so that is number 1. So clearly nobody's bought this yet. And apparently it was made specifically for this store at Walt Disney World. It took 386 hours to complete. So this one here took 459 hours to complete. So this is piece number 2 of 150. So I'm guessing somebody bought one at some point. While we're heading out of the park, I thought we'd walk by Test Track and do a construction update. Haven't done one of those in a while. This is awesome. Let's just stop right in the middle of a walkway. It's incredible. All right, here we are on the other side of the Odyssey, or the Citrus Blossom, as it's known during Flower Garden. It's going to be weird when Test Track gets going again. It's been so quiet for almost a year. We haven't heard no cars going by as they've been working on the construction of the new Test Track. It'd be 3.0? Yeah, I guess so. It'd be 3.0. It'll be nice to have this open again, because that will greatly help with crowd dispersal. There's the new entryway. Right there. That's where the big overhead awning used to be, that you'd walk underneath. It had the big Test Track logo on it. It's going to be interesting. I don't think they're going to make the early summer, though. They did say last year when it closed, I'll be ready by June of 2025. I mean, we're almost into April already, so this not going to hit that. I believe Disney's come out more recently, and so it'll be a late summer, early fall now. And then right down here is the main walkway into Test Track, where they had the sign and everything else. Of course, that's all down now, so I believe there'll be a new sign where the old one sat, like somewhere right just behind that wall there. And then, like I said, that whole awning area is going to be the new entryway. And these are, I think, 2025 or 26 models. These are normally inside of the attraction when it's up and running. Basically, as you exit off Test Track, you go down through the Chevrolet showroom, and they have a bunch of the newer model Chevys out there, complete with their Maroni stickers, so you can see exactly how much each one costs. I will tell you what, folks, I will never, ever, unless I'm paying cash, I will never buy a new car again. Actually, let me take that back. I will never, ever finance a car again, ever. I am absolutely done. I'm almost done with my current car, and once I'm done with that, I am done. Anything I get moving forward will be with cash money. This payment bullshit is for the birds. And mine is very low compared to the national average of $750 a month. If y'all want to look at something interesting, go to Google and type in collage of all new vehicles look the same. Or all vehicles from all manufacturers look the same, and they do. They have every vehicle in white from every manufacturer, and I think it's the 2023 or 2024 models, and they have them all lined up, and they all look almost identical. They need to get back to designing cars the way they used to design cars and trucks. Design it with passion. Everything just looks bland now. There's no design to these. It's just, I mean, obviously you have the Corvette, which is its own unique design, but the rest of the vehicles, like the trucks and the SUVs and that, and they just all look bland. And what happened to the cars where there's no mid-size there's no sedans anymore? I've noticed you don't see them. And for those that aren't in the loop, Guardians of the Galaxy eliminated their virtual queue. It's all standby now. So if you wanted to stand by all day long, you could ride this thing as many times as you wanted or as the day would allow. And currently 115 minutes. That's the rest of the night. So whoever gets in line now, when they exit the line, the park will be closed. The best way to do this ride would be to get in line at 8:55 p.m. for a park close at 9, because this is a very high capacity attraction. And when you take out the lightning lanes, which the lightning lanes stop at 9 p.m. upon park close. So when the lightning lanes have been stopped for the night, then you just get all standby going through, and it moves very fast. This has 2 loading platforms. There's track splits, and then and then you have a very high capacity ride that loads very quickly and dispatches very quickly. And when that is running at its optimum, this thing moves really quick. So this line will move very fast once they turn off the lightning lanes for the night. Don't do this right now. Do it at the very, very end of the night. Well, everybody, quick wrap up, because that concert pretty much spoke for itself. That was incredible. Thank you all for coming along with me to watch 38 Special here at Epcot Center 2025 Flower Garden Festival Garden Rocks Concert Series. I've got a lot more concerts coming your way, y'all. A lot more classic rock, and even some newer rock, because there's some more modern bands that I enjoy too. Some of the more the grunge rock and all that, like Simple Plan's coming in with about a month or so, and just a bunch of great artists. And later on, near the end of April, it's either end of May, I'm sorry, Don Felder, one of the original members of the Eagles. I will be here for pretty much every one of those shows. I cannot wait. I've seen him many times here before, but I didn't have my YouTube channel at that point, so look forward to that one and a lot more shows, a lot more adventures. Appreciate y'all subscribing to my channel. Appreciate you taking the time to watch everything I put out there. We are growing, and I thank you all for that. Onward and upward. I will see you all very soon. Have a fantastic evening. Stay safe out there. And if you're here for the meat and potatoes heart of the 2025 spring break season, be careful this week. Go easy. Remember, easy going, easy get along with this week. No drama, no stress. And have a fantastic time. Anybody else starts barking at you, or, we got to go here, we got to go there, tell them to shut the hell up. Just sit down. Good night, everybody. This was the truth. This was actual. And I hope for all you classic rock / 38 Special fans out there, you found this mighty satisfactual. I will see ya.